Good morning. This is Dylan Jovanet with Behind the Markets. Happy Friday. Today's Friday, August 21st. And today I'd like to talk about some comments Musk made in the Economist that I read this week. And, basically he said there is a quote unquote good chance that China wins the AI race. And I have some notes here. I'm going to refer to them. But, basically said, and this is something we've talked about here a dozen times, the limiting factor for AI deployment is fundamentally electrical power. Remember, we've said this forever here. Every tech revolution is an energy revolution. You need energy to drive these innovations. You think of the railroad and coal, you think of cars and gasoline, oil for military. These are all energy revolutions. If you don't have the energy infrastructure in place, or you don't race quickly enough to put the energy infrastructure in place, you get left behind. And that's why China, there's a good chance that they win the AI race. And there are 5 things that I researched here that I want to share with you. And, look, Musk said it. Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia, has said China is going to win the AI race. That's his quote. China is going to win the AI race, end quote, because of energy, he says. And look, this argument has real teeth, and I need folks to understand it. There's a bunch of reasons why. First, when you think about it, just raw power generating capacity. China has installed power generation capacity. It has topped 4 billion kilowatts. That compares with roughly 1,200 gigawatts in the US. And China is still climbing their capacity at double-digit rates. So they are crushing us in power generation capacity. 2, solar. They have 1.1 million megawatts of solar capacity versus 238,000 megawatts in the US. Again, nearly 4 times what we have. And another, basic disadvantage is that we import a lot of solar equipment, which makes it much more expensive here to build, whereas China is using the state to subsidize these competitive industries. And what's starting to happen now, which is you're getting all these dead or dormant GPUs, dormant or dead chips. I mean, basically, we have more chips, semiconductors, than we can plug in. I mean, Jensen Huang said recently that Microsoft has GPUs, is sitting on GPUs that it, quote, simply can't plug in because there isn't enough electrical grid capacity to run them. So basically, the constraint has shifted from chip supply to energy in a very, very big way. Imagine that. Imagine Microsoft is sitting on GPUs, these expensive GPUs, and they can't even plug them in. Very curious, very dangerous situation. And finally, China's big advantage is permitting. They can actually permit and build power and data center infrastructure so much quicker than us. I mean, think about it. In America, China's built hospitals in a weekend, you remember. I mean, basically, they can permit and build data centers in months, basically. But when you look at America, the average data center in America takes 3 years to build, whereas China can actually pump it out very, very quickly. And here in America, we have this kind of state-by-state hodgepodge. And by the way, if I were China, because I'd want to win the AI race, because I see that as critical to national security and which world controls is the most dominant power over the next 100 years, what I would do is have my meme farms. I'd have counter propaganda going on where I would be driving all these divisions in the US through, fake accounts and everything, creating all this kind of animosity and getting us to fight against each other over the building of data centers. If I'm China and Russia, I would have propaganda operations designed to slow down the development of data centers in each state. okay? Imagine in China, they have a building of 10,000 people, and I'd say to 1,000 of them, you're going to work on this key state, and 1,000 of them, you're going to work on that key state, and 1,000 of them, you're going to work on this key state, and your job is to submit memes and to create issues and to create these accounts where you get these people to fight each other so it slows down their development of AI so we can win the race. It's war. It's economic war. Make no mistake about it. What we're playing a game called economic war, okay? I mean, it's, basically, this is the way the game is played. We play it this way. China plays it this way. But America needs to wake up to what is happening here, okay? Now, here's something most investors don't even know, okay? Building a new power plant to feed this boom isn't even just a permitting problem. It's actually now a hardware problem. And this is what we're talking about, where the supply constraint has shifted from here to here, from chips to here, to GPUs, to CPUs. Now it's energy and it's hardware. I mean, think about this. There are only 3 companies on Earth that make the heavy-duty gas turbines needed for new natural gas power plants. And those 3 companies are Siemens, GE Vernova, and Mitsubishi Power. And guess what, folks? Their order books are completely sold out until 2030. So that means even a company with unlimited capital, $1 trillion in capital, can't simply buy its way into more electricity today. I mean, turbine lead times, basically, not chip supply, may actually end up, ironically, being the real ceiling on U.S. AI power development. This is all so very compelling. It's also why we've recommended GE Vernova, Constellation Energy, these are companies in our model portfolios, and similar names. It's also why those companies have quietly become some of the best performing AI plays of the last couple of years, even though none of them make a single chip, really. So basically, I guess my point is, whenever somebody like Musk or Huang says that we're losing the AI race or that China is winning the AI race, it really, it's something I like to share on this channel because it is so important for us. People were fighting against each other. We don't have an idea of how important this is and how far we're starting to lose our early lead. Don't wake up thinking that the person we took a lead early in the race, the football game just started, basically. We might have started the game up 14-0, but we're entering the second quarter and they have an offense. Their offense is on the field. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Monday.